let's see here. TZYM will be coming out first instead of T, and it's going to be Trauma Detention alongside with Blink on the Hunter side. Meanwhile, we're going to be able to see Gardener, Prisoner, Seer, and Mercenary here, which double... Okay, if we have a look around here, there isn't anything except for Titaner on Gardener, so if Gardener actually becomes first chase, that would still be pretty bad, but it seems like all survivors have already rotated out here. Meanwhile, Gardener is currently near Big Rock at Shack. Prisoner is also rotating towards Gardener right there, but seeing the pilot drop down, I do think it says quite a lot about where Prisoner is. His rotation he will be seeing here, so we're going to be able to see Prisoner's Kosh. Not Silhouette, but Coach, and of course with a 5-second cooldown duration until our next Shadow Strike is ready. Gardener here just doesn't really have much to contain with, sadly. I think it's the moment that we, in a nutshell, it's the moment that we vault over a pallet window, we'll start to realize that we actually don't have anything except for a Titaner here. There is no speed boost here stacked, sadly, onto this Gardener. But Levo is already doing a really good job at the containment here too. The Shadow Dance out. It is 60 seconds in towards the game, so I guess that's a good thing about Gardener becoming first chase. But aside from that, ooh, he tried to get the blink down there, TZYM. That was pretty close, but just not enough, which is a little bit unfortunate. Gardener without any items here to contain except for a Seer's Owl support. We definitely should have bubbled soon, so maybe we could try standing still. Never mind, we're going to be able to get through the window just on time there too, and that's going to be a pallet drop down. Gardener is basically containing without any items for the past 60 seconds, as we do get the vault right over that window as well. And right now for TZYM, it's not a good time at all. You wouldn't really expect this as well, especially from a Gardener too. Okay, that's finally a hit, but it's going to be around 2 minutes before anything else happens. It's a little bit unfortunate. Ooh, the missed dash. But it's a little bit unfortunate how we aren't able to get any more than this. It is going to be 2 minutes before by the time that Gardener goes down. We did finish off 3 Cypher Machines here, as there is a Prisoner out on the field, able to link up Cypher Machines as well immediately. And like for your Mercenary here as well, he can just he can just rescue twice. It doesn't matter if it's double down situation, he can just rescue twice. But with that in mind, all the Cypher Machines are on one side of the map. Prisoner did create a connection there towards Big Rock from Shack. Meal Mercenary is on his way in, ready to decode as well. Prisoner will decode at 110% decoding progress with a connection there. But also I do think it's also with the fact that, like, hey, it's not too bad at the end of the day. We didn't get it on towards Mercy there. Mercy did hide himself off for a little bit. But even so, Gardener will just try to run out a little bit further away. We want it down somewhere where it's really hard to chair. And it seems like Prisoner linked up towards Mercenary Cypher Machine here just so she can get the most benefit out of everything. And with the Gardener here too, we're breaking the pallet for one reason and one reason only. And that is so we can stay on the chair for 10% longer. Now TZYM could chair back towards the other chair, in which I think it wouldn't be a bad idea, but your exchange, your trade-off for that is you're going to take, like, 5 seconds longer to actually chair the Gardener. So between that and 10% extra time stayed on chair, which is only 3 seconds, you'd rather just chair a little bit closely nearby. But again, like, I guess in that case scenario for Mercenary himself, he doesn't really matter that much. Ooh, that's a pallet jump. Do we want to rescue here? We shouldn't. Okay, we'll rescue since the Cypher Machine is prime. Fair enough. That is pretty fair. Merc tried to body block there, so Shadow Leap is on cooldown. But if we really do chase after Merc here, I don't think it's going to matter much. We want to get Hua towards the exit gate first, as Mercenary here only one vulnerable pad left. But that's okay, because middle Cypher Machine middle pallets has not been broken down just yet. For the Mercenary here too, we tried to hide away from the area, but that's going to be a hit down immediately. TZYM, can we still get the tie? We're teleporting over? Okay, we are able to hide away. But how long can prisoner hide is the main questioning mind. That pallet has not been broken if I do. Oh, no, that pallet has been broken, never mind. Oh yeah, it has been broken because we were chasing off the gardener. And for the prisoner here, we do have electrocution. We do have electrocution. Let's just keep that in mind. But we're changing target towards the mercenary here once again. Mercy can use up his self here, but Gardener as well does have a bubble ready for herself to use here too. That's going to be a immediate bubble. And for Gardener right now, mercenary got up. Gardener is downing really far away. There is a basement, and this could genuinely conclude a win game here from the survivors side. Mercy was a little bit out of position. Mercy needs to contain here. Mercy really has to contain here. There's no pallets remaining except for that one window, but we're going to see how long we can play around this area. It's going to be a tower shock down. Okay, Gardener 48% healed. Mercenary selfing also has been consumed, but it seems the survivors here are going to try to play a really long time. They want to wait until the tension is over. Gardener got up here as well. We're just going to down towards the inner depths of basement, just so it takes them even longer to chair. So for TZYM right here as well, we're going to shadow dance back outside as 22 seconds remaining on the clock until what again? Until the tension is over. But if that's the case, prisoner can go heal Gardener then. If that's really the case. If we do pick up mercenary here and chair him down, there's two things that comes to mind. And first thing is we have to go back to look for Gardener, as Gardener will get healed. She's 90% healed. And there is also a prisoner who we do see as well with the crows popping out here. Now, it is a little bit scary. It is still a bit scary here for the survivors to play around. Prisoner in a nutshell, like Gardener just stays in the depths and prisoner gets out. And during this time, you could most likely get here to come in to to heal you once again. Now, there is no detention remaining on the hands of Opera. So Opera here will have to go back towards Gardener. Meanwhile, all the survivors gets out. So that's a really good endgame here played by TE. Which is a little bit unfortunate for TZYM because the blink miss kind of oofed it all. But even with teleportation coming out, you're not going to be able to stop a mercenary here after all. Let's congratulate the 3-man escape here. Moving on straight towards second half. Okay, so Leeds is coming out as Ivy. With Ivy here, we're going to go against mercenary barmaid, female dancer, and acrobat with triple window speed boost here from those survivor alongside with a flywheel on female dancer. In a nutshell, we want to get a 3-man escape here too because we don't want T to gain that much advantage point for game 1 as well. But let's move on towards the game. Alright, sorry, I was a bit focused on something else, but Ivy here will be going straight towards middle looking for female dancer. But the good thing about Ivy and female dancer is they both counter each other. If you leech here immediately, we could just shadow dance away, but a little bit unfortunate for Ivy. We didn't get revelation from Yi. So right now it's all about that hunter's instincts catch up here towards the survivors as fast as we can. That's going to be the leech, and since that's such a huge area here, Silver is going to be forced out of the area, but he does have 40 stacks there. A little bit late on that revelation. Could have gotten reactivated a little bit earlier, but I guess once again it really is just, you know, it is what it is. But for Silver to here, in a sense, right, we're looking back as much as we can to prevent any mishaps from happening. But for Silver here too, he's looking back sometimes. He's gaining his hunt stacks, which is what he wants, which is why he's not actually actively using his skill run revelation. But of course, with this in mind, we're trying to get in front of the face. We did manage to do that as well, and that's going to be female dancer flywheel. Nice flywheel. And of course, with the teleportation over, sadly we cannot use the music box, but it will still be a forced blink down here, thankfully. At least blink will be consumed still. So female dancer overall did a really good job. From the survivor's point of view now is you can't really actually try aim for a win anymore. You need to go for the tie. Yes, it was a 3-man escape from TE survivors, but for those survivors, as long as you get a tie here, that's really all what matters. Female dancer did a very good containment, but if you really do want to rescue a basement Ivy, I personally don't really recommend it, especially with the fact that you control Yitian outside of this area and gain 2 hits on the mercenary too. So from our point of view here, we're going to leech upstairs. That's going to be a hit on towards Merc. I feel like if we... I genuinely do feel like it probably would be better to get rid of... to put Yi upstairs right after you leech on, because you do want... You know, you by technicality, you do want to know where Female Dancer is going. Can we pull Yi Tian back and then use Yi to go after Female Dancer to get a hit on Merc? I wonder. We're not going to do that. I guess we're just a bit worried on not losing target since the tie is all what we need. So I guess fair is fair. Meanwhile, Barmaid is on her way to rescue here as well. No, we're going to leech on towards Barmaid. Meanwhile, Mercer did get the Dove lane, but Mercy here at 97 stacks. He could be full healed if he wants to, is my... Ooh, we didn't get Revelation there. It's fine, because Mercenary here has to get out of this area anyways. That's going to be 99 stacks, and we're going to be fully healed here, thankfully. Just about on time, and we forcibly took to 100% Revelation, which is good. But for Silver right here, honestly though, his containment wasn't bad. There's really nothing else you can do in a situation like that when Ivy just persistently tries to look at you. Right, and then Revelations, you're right in front of your face. But overall, right now, it's okay. It's okay. It's honestly speaking okay. We did get the vault over. We do have a flywheel. The flywheel came a little bit early, and that's going to be a hit down. Now then, that's going to be Female Dancer returned back towards the mainer. Returns back to the mainer, and as long as we can guarantee this one-man elimination, everything should be fine with a teleportation and a blink follow-up here. It shouldn't be too bad overall. We do see tons here as well as the Acrobat. We get a teleportation over, but sadly no corruption of transference, and Mercenary might just be the next best chase. Might just be the next best chase here. Nan, on the other hand, as the mercenary of the group, we're going to leech and most likely, yeah, get a 100% stack on Yi Tian there. So that's going to be Mercy down, but we do have an elbow pad on our hands. And with the teleportation back here, we're going to try look for Tons. But of course, there's 18 seconds remaining on the clock for Dash artifact. For that Ostrakon and Tons, well, there's two Cypher Machine close to each other and another one really further away. Oh. But you know, like, in all honesty though, yeah, look, it's fine. In all honesty though, look, it's fine. There's nothing really, there's nothing much that's necessary to worry. There's not that much things that we should worry about. Teleported back towards Acrobat. Acrobat 100 stacks immediately because we were on the Cypher Machine. Yes, that is a half health hit on towards Acro. We could potentially get the blink down here, but seems like Nan and Mercy are going to be healing here immediately too. Barmaid giving her last Dublin away, but Mercenary here is still relatively safe simply because of the fact that don't have corruption of transference anymore. And for Barmaid here as well, same rule applies. For Lizi, he probably just wants to play for more. Because like the further the game goes, the less items as survivors have. So there's a chance for him to get a 3-man elimination if he really wants to. But this is kind of stalling for a really long time. So I'll play this on by 2 speed. So we'll play this on by 2 speed. With the Yi Tian left at middle, we're going to go look for Nan, who's playing. Okay, we're going to go look for Merc, and there's going to be Acrobat, 99 stacks. A little bit unfortunate there, but it is what it is. And all the other 2 survivors are decoding 1 Cypher Machine each, and we're going to be able to teleport back here immediately as well, looking for Nan. Once again, we're locking Cypher Machines as much as possible. But I don't think there's any more possibility. Well, if we want to play the long game, you need to force Acrobat out of his items. Like, the more you teleport here, I don't know really. Like, you could do map control if you're looking to get Blink ready and up to go. But nice Patterson. But your Blink is already ready, so unless you want to use it here and use the Blink here and then start map controlling, that's also very, very, very fair. In a nutshell, what Lizi wants is to consume as much items as possible from the survivor side. That's going to be Acrobat going down here. We caught Acrobat off guard, but it's not going to stop the survivors here from decoding at all. Yes, we do have a Cypher Machine at 70% right now. Yes, we're going to throw it out and most likely teleport over. But even with a teleportation over, Mercenary still has another Cypher Machine on the other side. Okay, Mercenary, I feel like we could have just left that Cypher to go for the other one. No. Because that would have been, like, Barmaid Cypher Machine's at 59%, so it's not a bad idea to decode that Cypher Machine too, as Tons is going to go decode that one, so Acro is going to go decode it. Meanwhile, Barmaid's at middle trying to give as much pressure as possible. With a Cypher Machine decoding progress, that's going to be triple Cypher Machines at 85% on average, and we should be popping here Yeah, immediately as well. Now the tension is on the hands of Ivy. We're gonna slow this down for endgame. We basically played 3 extra minutes to try force survivors off their items. I mean, it kinda worked, but also at the same time it kinda didn't work as barmaid here. The blink did come out, but can we get the hit over the pallet? We didn't. Okay, we're gonna play a little bit of a longer game here. It does seem, with the leech and teleportation over, it does seem like we'll be able to get 100 stack here immediately on Barmy. And of course, from Barmaid's side, it's a tie game. It's a tie game. There's really nothing much that Dole can do here. There's really nothing much that Dole can do here. But overall, not a bad performance. Oh, Acrobat is here. Look, even if Acrobat's in the middle, you don't have corruption of transference. Well, you could probably teleport towards him immediately, but you don't have corruption of transference. We can... Okay, we're going to teleport over towards that side. Meanwhile, Merc is also on his way to rescue. This could be a tiny bit risky. I do think it could be a tiny bit risky, but with the teleportation over, that's going to be Barmaid. Charge attack, he should be able to. Ooh, no Barmaid. Okay, throw back Yi. Throw back Yi. Throw back Yi. Throw back Leech. We need to leech very soon. Just not now we join the Windows speed boost, but we need to leech very soon. That's gonna be revelation. We just need to leech very soon. We're trying to get Yetian stack. We're trying to get revelation stacks on. Not looking back, but sadly there's nothing else we can do. Let's congratulate the tie game here, and of course for T for winning game 1. Let's move on to game 2.